Vaccination Passport, Fade In, Exterior Gateway Travel Day. It's about 10 a.m. and has been particularly quiet at Gateways Travel. Maurice Clutterbuck is sitting browsing the internet, masked up, of course, even though he has had his first COVID shot. The pandemic, though lessening, is still apparently raging. The front door opens and in walk a couple, Sidney Watkins and his wife, Maria Watkins.
Good morning. How can I help you?
Good morning. Hey, we just have to get away. Help.
Oh, believe me, I understand. What are your names?
I'm Sidney Watkins.
And I am Maria Watkins.
Welcome, Sydney and Maria. I am Maurice. Just wanted to make sure you know travel out of the country is not allowed at the moment.
I thought that had been rescinded. The government was talking about vaccine passports. We both had our shots and we are good to go. We had the AstraZeneca one.
Well, that's great. You're not about to clot out on me, are you?
No, of course not. We feel great.
Good to know. The last thing I would wish for you is to visit to the F parlor at the start of your holidays.
The F parlor?
The funeral parlor.
Oh no, not intending to visit that particular establishment for a while. But thanks for your concern.
Well, to answer your question, they haven't rescinded that rule yet, but I can get you out of the country.
You can?
Oh, yes. They're allowing vaccine passports for certain trades and professions. These folks can go anywhere. Please tell me, do either of you fly?
Well, I had a trial lesson once.
And was your wife with you?
Yes.
Splendid. You can be the pilot and she can be one of the cabin crew. We'll have to get you some fake licenses and uniforms. Not a problem.
Isn't that a little bit risky?
Oh no, you'll be sitting in the back pretending you're needed at another base. You won't actually fly the aircraft. Good grief, that would be dangerous. Neither of you know how to fly.
Yeah, that's a relief, but won't they examine the paperwork?
Oh, yes, they will. But what I will provide will be top-notch fake documentation that only a couple people in the world could tell if it was fake.
Who would that be?
Well, I am one, and the other is my brother Claude. You'll be fine. So, where were you thinking of going?
Well, the wife and I want to go around the world for 6 months.
Which way?
I don't understand.
East to west or west to east?
We really hadn't thought about that. What would you recommend?
Well, let's see. Europe right now is the pits for COVID. America is opening up, and they seem to be doing a lot better since that SOB Trump was jettisoned. So I'd recommend heading west and going around that way.
Okay, that sounds good.
Of course, I am recommending an all-inclusive package.
All inclusive. That includes meals, right?
Yes, we provide you with a world-class chef that will go with you. He will cook the cuisine relevant to where you are in the world. So if you're meandering across Mongolia, he will prepare a Mongolian grill for you along the way.
That's amazing.
He has a 5-star Michelin rating.
Really? A 5-star Michelin rating? What the hell is he doing here?
I think I need to clarify. Michelin rating, spelled Michelin. That's a rating you get when you've worked 10 years at Denny's in the US.
Okay. Oh, okay. He's good. He's good though, right?
The best.
Okay, so what are you thinking about the route?
Well, we get to New York, then a train journey across the US to San Diego, stopping off at various destinations along the way. Of course, the chef will prepare the local cuisine along the way.
Where would he stay and where would he cook?
Well, for accommodation, he'll stay in accommodation next to yours. For cooking, he is very resourceful.
So I'm assuming we'd be hitting China next. We have our hearts set on seeing the Great Wall of China.
Oh yes, I would love to see the Great Wall of China.
That may be a problem. Unfortunately, the Great Wall doesn't really want to see you. The Chinese have become very protective about letting visitors in.
Why?
It doesn't help the world is pointing their fingers at you, blaming the pandemic on you. They're a bit touchy about it at the moment.
Yeah, I can see their point. Well, so how do we see China?
With great care. We have tourist operatives in the country to guide you through the country discreetly, but still showing you some amazing sights.
Wow, you guys are amazing.
Well, we think we are. We will make sure that you avoid high COVID risk areas and we will give you a suitcase full of masks. You, of course, won't need them, but you have to mingle with the natives.
Yeah, I understand. So prices. What's this going to cost us?
Now, that's a good question. We have some specials going on at the moment. You will stay in at a minimum 3-star hotels. Hotels are struggling around the world to fill the rooms. Okay, so for the whole thing, for the both of you all inclusive, 20 grand.
Is that it?
Yep, that's it. It includes all hotels, flights, food, and the chef, of course. Oh, and of course, the paperwork, including the fake licenses and vaccine passports.
Are you providing us just the one vaccine passport?
Oh, no, you'll have one with the AstraZeneca vaccine, one with the Moderna vaccine, one with the Pfizer vaccine, one with the J&J vaccine. You're covered for anywhere around the world. Russia, maybe a bit of an issue. Goodness knows what they're administering. It may just be water.
You can't trust those Russians.
Your journey will take you through Russia, but our operatives there will get you to the Kremlin to take pictures, but then we'll get you the hell out of there. No dilly-dallying.
Yeah, of course.
Once you get through Russia, you'll be in home territory through Northwest Europe and back to England.
Wonderful. Will we need any other vaccinations?
Well, I recommend you get as many as you can, all of them, just to be safe.
Isn't that a little bit unhealthy?
Be totally drugged up is my motto. You don't want any of those nasty bugs getting inside you.
No, I suppose not.
So what are you thinking?
I'm liking it. And what about you, honey?
Yes, it sounds really good fun. How do we sign up?
Well, there are a few things to work out before you finally make a decision.
At that moment, there is an announcement of an exciting vacation break by a travel agent who works for Armageddon Travel Agents.
Attention, attention.
What's this?
Oh, we have an announcement. This TV is set up to get our specials from our sister company, Armageddon Travels. Let's see what they have to say. Might be more interesting.
Attention, attention, good day all. Are you looking to get away from the dredge of COVID? Are you looking for an exciting and perhaps out of the way place? Well, here it is. We are offering an all-inclusive getaway for 2 months to Bora Bora. Here, you can get up close and personal with a volcano that is ready to pop. Talk about a hotspot. This is positively sizzling. No doubt you'll have an explosive getaway and one you are likely not to forget. We are hiring a cruise ship that leaves in 2 weeks from Singapore. The berths are selling fast. Don't waste any time and ask your travel agent for details. We will be back shortly offering other great getaways we are here offering at Armageddon Travel Agency. Call us. We're ready to serve you.
Wow, that sounds amazing. You know, we've always wanted to see a volcano erupt. It's on our bucket list.
Well, then this could be it. I do have to ask, do you folks have a life insurance policy?
Oh, yes. We have one for about $1 million.
Wonderful. You're going to need health insurance too. I don't think the NHS covers cruises to highly volcanic regions. So what do you think?
Well, I think I speak for both of us. We are very interested. A quick question though.
Yes.
Are you going to provide heat suits or some other apparel that'll protect us from the heat?
I wouldn't have thought so. I think they would like you to get the full physical and mental experience one can only get when staring at a volcano in the face. They will provide a Bermuda shirt and shorts, but I'll ask.
What are the chances the volcano will erupt in the 2 months we are there?
That's not really an exact science, and I am no expert, but if Armageddon Travel are putting a cruise together to get there in 3 weeks and hang out for a couple of months, then they must know something is afoot.
So it's guaranteed. Do we get some money back if it doesn't erupt?
Armageddon Travel are well known for their daring exploits. I think they have only had to refund once. That was when they went to Loch Ness. They had a great tip from a researcher experienced in spotting the monster that it was going to surface on a certain date between a certain time period.
What happened?
Well, there they were, right place, right time. But no monster. All they found was some folks from SeaWorld playing with their orcas. Needless to say, it was a great disappointment for all.
Monsters, no doubt, but not the type they were expecting.
So how do we get out of the UK?
We'll get you the vaccine passports, as I said before. So I have to ask you, have you or your wife ever sailed?
No, not really. I once took a rowboat out on Serpentine.
Was Maria with you?
Yeah, she was taking care of the rudder. Yes, the rudder.
Splendid! We'll get you a first mate's uniform, and your wife could be the second mate. You'll have to wear the uniform on the flight to Singapore.
I prefer the pilot's uniform and the cabin crew uniform. Always wanted to be married to a pilot.
As you wish. It really shouldn't matter.
So how much is this particular package?
This package will set you back 15 grand.
Worth every penny, don't you think, honey?
Yes, I do. Up close and personal with a volcano. Hell yes.
At that moment, there is another announcement of an exciting vacation break by the same travel agent from
Attention,
Armageddon.
attention. Hey there. Here's yet another deal from Armageddon Travel. This is a month away from the dearth of the pandemic to a quiet little getaway called the Zombie Apocalypse Island. It is an all-inclusive trip to a secret island called Zombie Trash Island, somewhere in the Pacific. It's so secret, you don't even know where it is. Hoods are mandatory when traveling to this place. During your stay, it'll be your job to rid the island of as many zombies in the time available. Of course, there are risks. You could get killed, but that's the thrill. Survive, and you know you will do the world some favor. We do require that single people have $500,000 of life insurance and couples have $1 million worth of life insurance. Of course, if you have more, that's better for you. This will prove to be a vacation of a lifetime, one that you will be talking about for as long if you survive. We will be back shortly for other great getaways we are offering here at Armageddon Travel Agency. Call us. We're ready to serve you.
So, what do you think about that offer?
Do we get firearm training?
So, the deal with this holiday is that for the month before your holiday starts, both of you, if you decide to go, will spend 1 month at Tactical Training Camp. There, you will be trained in handling firearms, tactical maneuvers, camouflage training, and survival training.
Well, that sounds positively super exciting. I've always wanted to go toe to toe with zombies.
You've never mentioned that.
You never asked. There are a few things on my bucket list I have kept from you.
And is this one of them?
Hell yes.
Yeah. Doesn't the little matter of us possibly being killed bother you?
Well, you can't live forever. Why not expire doing something fun? In this case, fun and helping the world out.
You, as ever, provide a flawless argument.
So sounds like you're in if we decide on this package.
Well, Maurice, it does sound like my mind has been made up for me.
That's the impression I'm getting.
So how much is this package?
Well, Sidney and Maria, this package is about 10 grand. The month's training is extra and comes to about 5 grand.
Oh man, I'm really getting hooked on this package. Where do we sign up?
Wow. Hold on, Tex. That was quite good Americanese, don't you think? Let's see if there are any other specials. What do you think, Maurice?
Very good. I was fooled. So same deal as before, for getting you out of the country with the passports. Do you still want to go as air crew for this caper?
Oh yes, getting quite partial to being the wife of an aviator. Sidney, you're going to have to become a pilot.
You see what you've done, Maurice? You made a monster out of this woman.
Now, Sidney, all I want is to be married to a pilot. It would be rather cool.
I get airsick, Maria. You know that.
Well, you'd better not to when we are pretending sitting on the back of our airplane. Wouldn't really give the other passengers confidence.
I'll take my pills when we go, just like I always do.
So what are you thinking, Sydney and Maria? The trip to Bora Bora, round the world westbound, or the zombie trash island?
Tough decision.
Yeah, no kidding. Now, are you sure the vaccination passport and the fake licenses will hold up to scrutiny?
Oh, yes, of course, Maria. Oh, I think I forgot to ask you. You both have real passports, right?
I think we have to get them renewed.
Oh, Sydney, you're such a klutz. I asked you 3 months ago to start the paperwork. We'd better get our skates on.
And there's always a quick 24-hour turnaround passport office in Petty, France, near Victoria.
Well, whichever route you decide to take for your passport, which holiday package would you like to choose? I need to get the paperwork for the fake ID started.
Sydney, if you don't mind, I would love to go for killing a bunch of zombies.
Okay, Maurice, you heard the lady. Killing zombies is apparently our thing.
Okay, to secure your spot, you will need 1,000 on deposit. You will be contacted by Armageddon Travel to arrange for dates for the next month's training. After that, you're on your way. Oh, and don't get killed.
Maria and Sydney pay their deposit, bid their farewells, and leave Gateway Travel. Fade out. The end.